Hi, my name is Berlin. Welcome back to this channel and thank you for being here. If you haven't subscribed, kindly press the subscribe button. Today we are going to talk about infrastructure bonds or treasury bonds, and we are going to brainstorm on how to compound our bonds. Remember, we have said for you to grow wealth, you need to be able to make your money make more money for you. The compounding effect. The compounding effect is where money you have already made earns you more money. In the case of money market funds, when you invest 1 million shillings or when you invest 10,000 shillings, at the end of month 1, your MMF, your money market fund, will accrue interest after month 1 and credit your account with interest earned that month. Interest in MMF is calculated per annum but prorated monthly. That means that at the end of month 2 or during month 2, you will not only be earning interest on the 10,000 shillings you deposited at month 1, but you will be earning interest on the 10,000 shillings plus interest earned in month 1. If the MMF was to give you the same rates, then at the end of month 2, you'll have earned more than the amount you earned in month 1. So that is what is meant by compounding. Bonds, on the other hand, lacks, quote unquote, that compounding effect. Okay? Bonds lack that compounding effect because interest is accrued for 6 months. It's calculated per annum. If, for instance, you are to invest 100,000 shillings at a rate of 16%, the interest for that year will be 100,000 times 16%, which is 16,000 shillings. For the 12 months, CBK will pay you 16,000 shillings. However, interest is paid semi-annually. So after 6 months from when you invested or from when the coupon will be due, of course, all prospectors will always show you details of when you'll be paid interest or when you'll be paid coupon. So on the coupon date, CBK will accrue interest up to the coupon date. On the coupon date, your account will be credited. Your coupon will be remitted to your account, the account which is linked to your DAO CSD account. And then 6 months later, another coupon will be paid out to you. So now that CBK calculates interest on a straight line, and we all know that investment in CBK, investment in treasury bonds, investment in infrastructure bonds are safe and lucrative. Remember, this is money you're not working for. You just invest and then you sit back and wait for the government to send you money. Now that we have seen the benefits of investing in infrastructure bonds, and we also know the disadvantages, which is lack of compounding. How can you compound your wealth, the wealth you're investing in infrastructure bond? I'm going to share with you. But first, please press the subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Now, for you to compound your interest in the infrastructure bond, you will need to be intentional. And you can do it in 2 ways. First, you can give CBK instructions not to remit your coupons to you or your payments to you, because you'll want to be reinvesting them. Whenever your payment is almost due, you can buy another paper, bid for another paper, and utilize your payments, your coupons or your redemption payments to reinvest bado tu hapo CBK. However, remember, every investment must always be in multiples of 50,000 shillings. So even as you're reinvesting, for instance, if you're expecting a coupon of 45,000 shillings to be paid out to you on 16th August, and now we have an IFB which has been floated. So you can instruct CBK not to pay you your 45,000 shillings, which is due on 16th August. Instead, they'll retain it, and then you will go into your bank and remit to CBK 5,000 shillings. So that in total, CBK will have had your 45, which you are investing, plus the 5,000 shillings additional to make the 50,000 shillings. If you want to buy a paper worth 100,000 shillings, and CBK is paying you a coupon of 45,000 shillings, you can instruct CBK not to remit your 45 to your account, and instead hold it back, and then you remit an additional 55,000 shillings to CBK, so that your cumulative investment on that specific paper is 100,000 shillings. You can compound by applying the rollover. Now, if you want to invest 100,000 shillings and CBK is due to remit to you 120,000 shillings, you can instruct CBK to roll over 100,000 shillings, and then the balance 20 will be remitted to you. And then now you'll have bought your August paper at 100,000 shillings. Na haujatuma pesa CBK because CBK is using whatever payment is due to you to offset that paper or to reinvest for you. Key to note, the settlement date for the paper you're investing in should fall after your payment from CBK was due. If you're expecting a coupon on 16th August and you're buying a new paper, the settlement date or the payment due date for the paper you are buying should fall after 16th August. Should not be before. Otherwise, CBK will consider you as having placed a bid, but you failed to settle. You failed to make a payment. Let me repeat that. If you decide to roll over your payments which are due from CBK and you want to use it to reinvest, make sure that the settlement date for the paper you are investing in falls after the due date for your coupon. If CBK was to remit to you payment on 16th, the settlement date for the paper you're investing in should be after 16th, not before, okay? Another way of compounding your bonds is you receive the payments and then you use it to invest it in a different investment vehicle. For instance, in our example of 45,000 shillings, I don't have 5,000 shillings to top up to make the 50,000 shillings. So I'll let CBK send me this money. Once it's in my account, I'll take it and invest it in a money market fund so that it can grow. Once it gets to 50,000 shillings and above, a level where I can now buy another treasury bond, I can now go back again to the bond market, to CBK, and buy another paper. So it's possible to compound your wealth when you're investing in treasury bonds or infrastructure bonds. So let that compounding effect not discourage you from investing in government securities. Remember, they are the safest investment vehicles. Lastly, do not forget to subscribe to this video so that YouTube can push out this video to more people.